switch, and when they get dark, and everybody dip, you get it out back, and they reappear. Why? The money don't come, don't switch, and when they get dark, then everybody dip, you get it out back, and they are reappear. Passengers always talk about your ride, then they turn around and ask for a ride in. Everybody cross over sunny lines, just to come back to the other side is looking at what cause traffic that cause traffic, but it ain't no traffic at the right time. Man, the money don't come, don't switch, and when they get dark, then everybody dip, you get it out back, and they reappear, voila. The money don't come, don't switch, and when they get dark, then everybody dip, you get it out back, and they are reappear.
It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. A look at the starting group for the East All-Stars. We've got Morant, Antetokounmpo out there with Markkanen. And it's Mitchell, and it's Tatum in at the 3. And it's Irving with the ball for the West. Pass to Embiid. On the wing, Doncic. Covered by Mitchell. Launches it. And that's good. Luka Doncic for 3.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guardability goes off the charts.
Now, here's Mitchell trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Mike Malone. Now, he was modest. He thinks the success he's had as a coach is because of the players he's gotten to work with this season. He said, I'm surrounded by talent. Guys who actually have to go out there on the court and get it done deserve the respect. And Kevin, this is why so many of his players respect him.
Thanks, David. West All-Stars off to a quick start here. Doncic outside. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron outside. Lets it go with the 3. They get the rebound. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Look, this package that Jokic has, instinct, length, timing, you don't have to jump really high if you've got those things working for you to be effective as a rebounder.
James looking it over. Kicks to Doncic. The 3. Good on the triple. Doncic has got 6.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game.
And so it's the West All-Stars going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Randall out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Paul George, and it's Fox in at the point. That's the 5 for the West All-Stars right now. Jackson in the corner. Fires from deep. That ball's nice speed that time from George. Jackson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
DeRozan finds a bonus. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Here's Sabonis. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, I love the aggressive nature with which Sabonis offensive rebounds. He hustles, he's got great energy, but he's also pretty skilled. And you saw all of that right there.
Jackson from long range. And it's the East with the rebound. Down low. And Siakam throws it down.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Lillard. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fox passes to Randall. He kicks it to Jackson. Fires the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. The East All-Stars shooting their first free throw of the contest.
First personal foul.
And known for being a clutch performer, Dame has his sights set on titles. A true leader with a winning mindset.
Now, here's DeRozan. Nice D from Doncic.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And so it's the West All-Star.
With the score, your West All-Stars, 17. The East All-Stars, 11.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
His handle might be an underrated part of James's game, totally throwing off the defender with that move.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. Giannis kicks to Morant. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Morant's got his first bucket in this one. Out to the right wing. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. So the West ends up going with the new group. And then for the East All-Stars, Sabonis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Pascal Siakam comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for John Morant. Edwards kicks to Jackson. There's 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. Knocked away. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. And the East All-Stars with some changes. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Tatum. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Fox, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
The West leading by 9. Randall kicks to Edwards. Dives to the hoop. And Edwards with the stuff.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Lillard with no one around. Drains the three-pointer. Lillard's got 10 points in the game.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And a deep three from George. And that one released in time, but no good. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the West All-Stars leading. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. They've got Nikola Jokic. LeBron James is out there with Embiid. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for the West All-Stars right now.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Embiid is not just an okay shooter. This guy's a terrific shooter. And you can't let him get comfortable really from any distance. He can knock it down from anywhere.
The West All-Stars making the switch here. Irving's checked in. Got us a screen on Doncic. Here's Mitchell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
Brown is checked in for Kyrie Irving. Now LeBron. He dishes it to Brown. Passes it to Embiid. Back to Brown. Three-pointer. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Brown. Embiid's got the lead up to 12 now for the West All-Stars. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo throws down the alley-oop slam.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the West All-Stars.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
You've also got to commend them for how they've attacked the basket. They've been aggressive. They've not settled and have consistently gone at the rim.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Siakam is checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Here's Mitchell. He goes up again. Doesn't go for it. And the West will go the other way now. Doncic outside. Over to the wing. From deep, Jokic. East grabs the miss.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And this is something Morant does well. His knack for knowing when to make that feed is impressive.
And Morant's got the ball here for the East. 8-point game. Doncic with the steal. And now the fast break. Embiid with the ball. They grab their own miss. Brown the pass to LeBron. And a deep three from Doncic. And the miss. So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid.